Welcome back to another edition of Coleman Group and RLS Properties. We have recently picked up another property here in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. Behind me is a 1-bedroom, 2-bath house, and we are going to change it into a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. And the house was not being lived in, it was vacant, made it an easy sale. And this was one of those lucky ones where I wasn't looking for it on the MLS system. I was actually looking for other things at the time, and this kind of showed up and didn't make a whole lot of 1-bedroom, 2-bath house for this kind of money. And so I did an inquiry, took a look, came down. Within a couple days, we had her under contract, and here we are. So we've got a, well, it's kind of a 1-car, but it's a 3 to 4-car driveway, 2-car garage in the back that's detached. And the place is dated, it's worn down, it's beat up, you know, it's got a couple of other unique features that are built into it. Come follow us, we'll give you the tour, and you know, we'll go from there. Here we are, we're at the back of the house here. I wanted to give you a little bit more of a full perspective of what we got here. It was kind of like a bungalow house with a 2-story addition that had been put on at some point in its life. The original house itself was built back in 1915. And it doesn't really show it as though like it was built back then, but you know, it is what it is. In the back here, the previous owner had plans to go and put some sort of a 2nd floor deck or balcony out the back of the 2nd floor. It never came to be. He put the doors in, put the ledger board in for the deck, and that's where it fell short. And then going to my left here, we opened up the 2-car garage, and as you can see here, this garage, it's filled. It's probably like most other people's garages where it's got a little bit of everything and too much of something, except for the fact that there's no cars. But ultimately, you know, we'll go through, clean this all up. I think what we're gonna do is something to this garage to some effect. And you know, it could be that, you know, whoever winds up being the future buyer here, project car or something that comes out once in a blue moon type of thing, you know, it's a great, or a workshop for someone who's maybe a woodworker or something of that nature. We are now inside the interior of our current Bensalem project that we recently just picked up. So we're standing in what we are going to be calling the living room space, and then behind us here is the entryway. The door is on the side of the house but still at the front. There's this really awkward closet that has been built in. We're going to eliminate. We're going to move the closet over to my right at the entryway. There's even a floor difference that is for some reason in here of only about 3 inches. To me, that 3 inches is just enough to be a tripping hazard. So our intentions here is to fix some of the floor levels, try to consolidate it down to 1 level itself. Take away this big awkward closet and move it where it would be more appropriate, that it's more, you know, it's part of the house and not it's in the way always kind of thing. Some other lovely stuff. We've got popcorn ceilings in here. We've got the height of it is a 10-foot ceiling, popcorns, track lighting, and you know, some ceiling fan that's still working, thank God. You know, but we're gonna take the popcorn down. The track lighting is gonna be just a forgotten thought. And then we have this wall here that just on the other side of it is the kitchen. And you know, I'll bring it out because I'm sure within the videos you're looking, you're kind of like, what is this framed out thing? Good thing, because we didn't know what it was either. What we found out is that on the other side of this is the exhaust fan for the kitchen. It's an old school thing that they used to do, but I'm not quite sure why they decided they needed to frame it in and have a useless window type of thing. But hey, it's a feature, woohoo. Second thing that we have in here, I don't know what this is. I would open to comments. What do you think this is? You know, because it's not a stage, it's upside down. There's no lighting, there's no electric, there's nothing here, but it's protruding from the wall to do or serve some sort of purpose. I have no idea, but this is what we find in houses that we get into. So again, we're gonna take this thing down, we're gonna reface this wall, possibly open it up. We're not quite sure what the final game plan is gonna be. We've got a lot of investigating to do at this point in time. Within the kitchen, got a small, about 28-inch opening here. And then coming through, the kitchen's not super big, but we've got like 6x6 tiles on the floor. You know, we've got some old, what they call eyeball hi-hats. It's another thing of the past. These are gonna be eliminated. We've got open shelving for all the uppers, but this kitchen is gonna get completely gutted, rearranged, and figured out how to make it better and function for this house. We got a built-in pantry. One of the things that we're gonna do within here is just open this up so it's not so cramped. This is the door that I had mentioned earlier in the video that's gonna be eliminated because it's just unnecessary. And we've got to come up with some creative way to get a staircase in here because currently the house comes with a spiral staircase. All right, so we're at the back of the house here. Within here, this is one of the rooms that right now I think is being sold off as like a den in some way. And what we're thinking of doing is to make this one of the bedrooms. We're going to make it a one bedroom or a first floor bedroom here, which I think some families appreciate for the fact that the parents can be downstairs and the kids can be upstairs type of thing. And it's a fairly good sized room itself down here. We've got French doors on the back of the house, which, you know, will open up, and I think, yep. And you can sneak a peek. Hopefully it's not a flash to the video here, but you can see a preview of how bad this deck is that we inherited here. You know, and we're gonna update these doors, possibly replace, but right now, you know, we're not quite sure, but the deck itself is definitely gonna get repaired. Down and dirty, I am in a first floor bathroom. This thing is like 8 by 11 for a one bedroom house. And this is just one of the 2 bathrooms. It's massive in here, let alone that I've got this soaker tub, you know, with this built-in platform with no shower. Like, what? So this whole bathroom is with this lovely wallpaper, you know, dated tile work, you know, again, 6x6 tiles on the floor, you know, not quite popcorn ceiling, but so much of like, you know, you have this massive bathroom and you got a pedestal sink. Like, what sense did that make? But in any case, we are gutting this one. We are reducing the footprint size of this bathroom because it's just too much unnecessary used up space within a bathroom here at this house. We have made it to the 2nd floor after taking a tour up the spiral staircase that's here to my right. Not every day do you get into one of these homes with this in it, but as you can see, it's a relatively dark room. To my left, which are still encapsulated, are the French doors that are our first step as a doozy out to the 2nd floor. That's going to get completely changed over to a new window. This on the wall here to the bathroom is what they call T111, okay? This is an exterior plywood. That is the function of what this material here is supposed to be. Outside the house, not inside. Why, how, maybe it was on sale when they were putting this in, I have no idea. But these are things that we're going to correct. This will be gone, the floor space will be back, and this is going to be bedroom number 2 within the house. So behind me here, we have the bedroom we'll get to in just a moment. To my left is the current bathroom that's up here on the 2nd floor. To my right are 2 closets that are really big. How this house is configured right now is that this bedroom behind me, this is all acting as the bedroom space of this current house. So our plans currently that we're trying to figure out is that we're going to eliminate these closets, introduce a stairwell. This will become the hallway at the top of the steps. And then we're going to put a door on that currently doesn't exist for the bedroom here. Introduce a new doorway and whatnot for the bedroom that'll be behind us. And then this bathroom, currently as it stands, has 2 sinks and a semi-private toilet and this massive, massive shower that's up here. I mean, I get it, I don't get it, you know? It's like you can go like this, and you never touch a wall. Here we are in the final room of the house. This is what is currently set up as the 1 bedroom that's in this house, is how I bought it. As you can see, I'm inheriting the bed. The left is just as it was. We've got 2 dressers behind you, with windows up front. This particular room has a vaulted ceiling. Again, we're up to about a 8-9 foot ceiling in here, ceiling fan. And what our intention is that we're gonna add a bedroom door. And then behind the cameraman here, we're gonna introduce a whole wall of closet. Nothing too glamorous in this room itself, but this is what was the 1 bedroom of the house. Going to the left here was the rest of this one bedroom, where it was this massive bathroom, you know, all this extra closet space and a sitting room, office, whatever it was. But that's gonna be a whole nother bedroom with the staircase and whatnot here. We're gonna bring this video to a close. We're back downstairs into the living room space. Fortunately, we're under the fan, it's circulating the air. But yeah, so as you've come through with us, the house that we just picked up is a 1-bedroom, 2-bath house with a lot of just really big things were put in play, but yet, it just didn't make any sense, no matter how I looked at it. So again, thank you for taking in this video. Keep a watch out, because there will be a follow-up as a after video, which we always appreciate. And if you got comments, throw the comments out there. We'd be very happy to read them. Thank you again. Stay tuned.